Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Peraza giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So striding forward now, Adam Duvall. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Into the windup and the pitch. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 7th, catcher Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 4-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber will step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
A leadoff base hit, that's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the third inning. He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling and pitching out of the stretch. Hasn't looked comfortable. This could be a short game for him.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
The second baseman, number 18.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Alcantara gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, right fielder Jason Hayward.
Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
One out and a runner on second base. Ball two.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here it comes, 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and 0 pitch on the way. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Votto will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubbies are in front 6-0. Here's Arismendi Alcantara. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at-bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9th, pitcher Robert Stevenson.
Now at the plate, Robert Stevenson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Center fielder number 9, Jose Peraza.
Settling in now, Jose Peraza hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Montero.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jeanette is there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Kyle Hendricks.
Now to the plate, Kyle Hendricks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
6 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now is John Jay. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here it comes. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Swung on and blasted foul to the right, and wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
6 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubs. They're low throw, and he can't hit in position here with 2 away.
Deal with such a big lead, but to me, to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads to pile on.
Votto takes it in, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Here's the second baseman.
For the Reds, second baseman, number 4.
Here's Zobrist now at second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to left field. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second
now
out.
Batting, left fielder Adam Duvall.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Chris Bryant now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Peraza will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Peraza. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-0. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1.
Nope.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. One and one. Here it comes. Grounded foul. Ball 2.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Catcher Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Pitch is popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he had a nice streak right there. 10 hitters he'd retired in a row. That base hit breaks that streak. Let's see how he does out of the stretch. And let's see if the offense puts any pressure on him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Arismendi Alcantara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds nothing. Scott Feldman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 6. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball
That's
two
it.
now.
Ball two.
Three and 0 now. Miguel Montero waits on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Miguel Montero. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you wonder why
batting,
left-handed hitters have such pretty swings. When you get the first pitch like that and you hit it for right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
In now, Kyle Hendricks. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job, as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the center fielder, John Jay.
Striding in once again, John Jay. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us, because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Peraza. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Philip Irvin is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Philip Irvin.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit softly on a line, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Center fielder number 9, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Runner at second here with one man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Irvin is on his way home. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Zobrist on to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Jay. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 6-2 game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, throw a 10 over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Cubs lead this one 6-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen, 4 for 12. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1 and 2 hole. One and 2. Here it comes. And there's a pitch down in the dirt for ball number 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Ben Zobrist will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Duvall will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 6-2. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Schebler.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Arismendi Alcantara.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Zach Kozart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Zach Kozart.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Alcantara rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Matt, talk about two-out lightning. First two guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. Two-out lightning.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Pedro Strop is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Pedro Strop.
And here's Jose Peraza down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 6-3. Wandy Peralta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
53, Wandy Peralta.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Peraza has it in his tracks. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that.
Catcher.
Nice job.
Miguel Montero.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Wilson Contreras will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Runners on first with 1 down. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Javier Baez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Baez.
Grounded to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 3. Wilson Contreras will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Scooter Gennett. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Scooter Gennett.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Into the windup 2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jay has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run, but 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder Adam Duvall.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. In now is John Jay. Couple of singles
Leading
for him
off
in
the
4
Cubs,
trips for him this
center
afternoon.
fielder John Jay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peraza has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The runner scores from second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. 1 there. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Reds 3. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Mike Montgomery, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
38, Mike Montgomery.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Into the windup and the pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Weak roller right side. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Kyle Hendricks earns the win, his second. Robert Stevenson struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.